All right. Okie dokie. What's up, guys? How's it going? How's it going? Hope everybody's doing good today. Hope everybody can hear me well. I know it's a little bit of a headache here to look at this thing right here. But today we're gonna be kind of like I'm editing right now. I'm like that's what I'm doing. So, uh, yeah. Hey guys, what's up? How's everybody doing here? Again, we're just chilling here. I'm gonna be editing some videos here. Well, I'm gonna be editing one video, but I got some time. I'm meeting somebody in like 30 minutes. I'm like, okay, well, I got some time to kind of talk about this for a minute here. So, good friend here, Opie. He's one of the viewers here, but he's also one of my good friends for some time now. He was asking me as far as like editing and everything like that. So I figured I will do this video here where I'll kind of like talk about my process of the editing and everything like that, and everything. So sorry about this. I'm not gonna be able to look at the chat in the screen there, but I'm gonna have it here on my phone. All right, so I can talk to you guys and everything. Okay. But hope everybody's having a good day so far. So first of all, I use Premiere, but there is a free software that is similar to this one. It's got HitFilm Express. It's completely free. So if you're into that kind of stuff and you want to save some money, you want to just do something like that, you can definitely do that here. In fact, look at that. I can show you guys everything. How like this is like my editing, the thing that I do. I use Photoshop as well, but I do this. I do most of the work on Photoshop, and then I just kind of put it together in here. And so we're gonna go ahead and talk about this here. Just gonna go ahead and clear up some screens so I can focus. So the first things first. Well, the thing that I do is I find the video that I'm looking to work in. I'm really disorganized, but I'll show you guys like a good way to get organized with this as well. So I need to find a video. It's actually this one right here. You guys can see I have a lot of videos that are recorded, so I know my own way about it and everything. So I chose the Spanish video so you guys don't you guys don't know what video I'm working on and everything. But this is a Shin Megami Tensei video. I'm gonna be talking about some points about SMT and everything like that. And I already chose some snippets of video that I want to use. So what I do is when I'm playing a game, like I want to streaming and everything, I'm actually recording separately more audio files or more video files, so I can use that for future videos like this one. Um, yeah. So right now I'm editing a Shin Megami Tensei video for my Spanish video, which is this one right here. It's actually a little bit long. So let me show you guys here. So this is my intro, right? So I already made my intro and I always have it saved right here. But this time around I need the Spanish intro, which I have here. I have like a million things here. So bear with me for like 1 second. I think this is my Spanish video right here. Okay. So this is the Spanish version of that. I'm gonna put it right here, and I'm gonna need the back end, which is this one right here. So I'll show you guys how this works in a second. So basically this end right here on the left, all this right here, this is all the files that I'm gonna use for the video. You just gotta be organized. You can what I recommend you doing is making a new bin, a new folder, and you can just name it SMT5, right? So now you have that folder right there, and you can drag everything you want into it. That way you can keep it organized, like everything, like this video that I just ported over right here, and then you got your stuff right here. Then you click it and everything is organized there. So you can just drag this onto the timeline. This is your timeline. It works real time here. You can actually watch the video live as soon as it's being made and everything. So what I do next is I'll go ahead and drag it, and because I'm so far away from the screen, I typically will have to stand up and everything like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now. I'm gonna go ahead and cut out this stuff and everything like that. So there is a video right here. One other thing is I changed microphones, so the audio quality isn't as good in this one. But I changed microphones because microphone that I use typically is actually my dad's microphone. he's been really nice and he lets me borrow it, but it's not mine. So I went and bought a second one for myself, which is the one that you see right here. This is my new microphone here. So what I'm doing here is I already have everything set up. Everything, for example, the special tanks and the blue card, I already set that up here because I don't have time to edit everything from scratch. Stop me if you have any questions, by the way. I actually never talked about this with anybody ever. And let me take a look at the screen here. Sorry guys, so let me pull up the chat real quick here. Oh, I mean, I'll look at it here for a second. So that's fine. Let me tell you here. So the thumbnail that I use is called Canva. It's free to use. I used a premium version because I use a lot of stuff. Like you guys can see, like I have folders for Persona stuff, and I have saved so many files for Persona. I have folders for my logos, which is all my logo stuff. I have folders for all the SMT stuff that I use and everything like that. So this is kind of like the stuff that I have. You guys don't see. I have like future videos already written down and everything like that. But this video is this one here. Basically, it's a Spanish version of it. It says 5 things that I want for Persona 5. I'm sorry, Shin Megami Tensei 5. So that's the video that I'm working on right now. So I dragged the file right here and everything. This one right here is again recorded with the new idea. So what you're gonna do is I want to mute this file right here, which is the M is for mute, S is for solo. Anyway, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna just listen to this. Okay, so if you guys can see, the audio is really low. You can actually see the bar right here is going about right here. Typically I want it to be about like -3 to 0, which is the DPs, like the audio quality that you want to get. This is pretty low, especially when if you listen to the music. The music is, hold on, the music is almost like this low, almost as low as my music, so that's not good. What I want to do is you can actually edit the audio. You can do this in every program, by the way. They just have different functions. So I go here and I want to choose my dialogue, my audio quality to go maybe something like a podcast voice, a little bit more focused and condensed. I'm actually gonna go ahead and click more natural. So I already know how to use this stuff, so stop me if there's anything that messes you up or you have questions on. So I'm gonna pull the volume, the dB, like I said earlier, to a higher level. That way, when I press the button again, it looks like this, or it sounds like this. I'm sorry. Entonces, you see, the audio is now going from about 15 to about -3, which is good. That's what I wanted. So the audio is good now. Sorry about that. Let me see if you have any questions. Yes, I do read the Devil May Cry 3 manga. It's super good. I actually own the first 2 volumes, I think. How many spin-offs do I think we're gonna get? Maybe like 2 or 3 more. I feel like that's the end of that. Hey, what's up, Matt? How are you doing today? I use Premiere. This is expensive software. This is Adobe Premiere. Probably gonna cost you about like $10 or $20 a month, I think. With the student subscription, it is even like $40 if you like pay it regularly. But if you guys want a cheap one, HitFilm Express is free, 100% free. You should definitely check it out. It's not as good as Premiere, but it does have a lot of the same elements. I will show you guys this, for example. This is what I use sometimes when I am outside of the road, because this one is not demanding. Premiere, which is the other program that I use, is extremely demanding. In fact, if you want to see here in my CPU, it uses most of my CPU. But anyway, this is HitFilm Express. As you can see, it looks very similar to the other program. It has a different layout, but for the majority of the thing, it looks fairly normal here. So it works about the same way. But anyway, going back over here, this is what I'm using right now as Premiere. I'm already working on this video here. So obviously this is the audio lines right here. Everything below this one is audio, and everything above that is video. And then you just drag stuff around to make things concise and everything like that. So I already have all my cards and everything set up. I already have a setup done, you know, when I'm editing a video. So I have everything organized. So I just drag the video and start editing the video itself instead of like having to put everything together. It just makes it easier. For example, at the end over here, this is my English outro. This right here. It does this animation here that I already pre-recorded, and it does the thing. So that we don't need this one because this one is the English one. I'm editing a Spanish video, but I have this one in Spanish that I already pre-made here. So I'm gonna drag it out so it can kind of fit the layout of the other one, and I'm just gonna put it right here. And now goes through, and I have the Spanish one now. So I'm gonna go ahead and make another audio dragging right here because the music kind of stops right here. My Spanish video is actually a little bit longer than my English one. I already made the English version of this one. So yeah. So any questions so far? Sorry about that. I need to. Let me see if I can pull out the chat in my phone here real quick. Sorry about that. Yeah, you definitely should get Premiere if you haven't already. It's definitely super cheap. It's super cheap to use. So HitFilm is good. I definitely encourage you if you don't want to spend a lot of money. I like Premiere because there's so many effects and functions. Like there's so many. For example, this thing I'm gonna show you this already here. So there's a thing right here, right? There's the when the music stops right here, and then it just jumps into it. I don't like that. That annoys me. So what I do is I'm gonna do a fade right here in the middle of this two, so it goes like this. See, it's like it goes back. The volume goes down so we can introduce the next part of the video. That's what I like to do here. And the same thing at the end here. I'm gonna go ahead and do it again with my outro. This is stuff that I do that you guys probably don't even pay attention to. So right here again, when I say see you next time. Y gracias por este video. Los veo la siguiente semana. The audio just kind of fades down into it as well. And the same thing can go to this right here. I actually like go back and here and with the audio, and then I'll just change the audio back to like a little bit higher. But we want to do effects, and then we want to go back over here and do exponential gain right here. So this is what happens here. Por este video, los veo la siguiente semana. Now the audio is a lot higher on the music side. That's something you don't really catch that when you're like watching my videos probably, but that's like little stuff that makes it more seamless in transition. Oh, thank you so much for subscribing to their channel. I really appreciate it. Well, I use Photoshop for editing. I actually have all the Photoshops right here. Photoshop 2020, 2021, Adobe for my editing for the actual editing of stuff. I mean, I'm gonna have to pull it up here. I'm so sorry, guys. I have like a million things here on my thing. For anything that is outside of that, I use After Effects. That is where I use I did my logo intro, like this thing right here. I did that animation on that software. And then Audition is only for music and audio recording. I do that whenever I don't have videos. I just have audio. That's what I use for recording because I have more features for audio editing and everything like that. So we're going to actually jump into the actual video editing. So let me hear just a little bit of what I'm saying, and then I'll start choosing pieces and parts for it. So my export settings are gonna be right over here. When I finish that, I have my editing here. So I actually, typically I'm going to go ahead and do scale to fit right here. And then I'm gonna do it to 4K. So everything that I record or edit is in 4K. Reason for that is not because I want the video to be on 4K, but because I have a plugin that stretches everything that I have into 4K, including the little videos here. For example, this video right here was chopped off from my stream from the other day, which is at 720p, so the quality is not good. But what I do now is with my plugin, which I paid for, by the way. It's like $50, something like that. It's a plugin, but basically the plugin does it corrects everything, all the pixels, to make it 4K. So when you stretch it out and then it goes back to 1080p, which is the quality for the YouTube channel, it looks really good quality. Even though my camera quality isn't super good, it's just it's a regular camera. But stretching it down to 4K, when you watch it on 1080p, it looks like way better than it actually is. Yeah, I'm using a cheap camera. I pay like $50 for it. No, I pay like $20 for it actually. But it's like a $50 camera. But that's one of the tricks that I do. Same thing with my microphone. This is actually a $20 microphone that I bought online. I used a $400 microphone besides that, but on regular basis, like I don't have like really good equipment, but editing does most of the work for you, really. That's where it comes into that. Yeah, Dorkun, I have a Spanish channel. I don't know if you haven't seen that. And anyway, so I used Photoshop, but I also use this one called Canva for editing the thumbnail. But this is just the end of the thumbnail. The actual editing goes into Photoshop, and then when I'm done, I just kind of dump this here to write down the stuff and everything like that. So this is, you guys look at, this is my Spanish videos that my Spanish videos that I'm doing right now. So this is some future stuff. I literally have like I don't know if you guys, yes, I can't really show you guys, but I have like a ton of like sticky notes here with videos, and all of them are like 3 or 4 videos a piece. So I have like a ton of videos already kind of like written down and everything like that. All I do is sit on the camera and talk and record that stuff. And anyway, so going back to the recording itself, so I have already stuff here.
Bueno, Shin Megami Tensei 5 es el nuevo juego que va a
So
salir
over here I'm just
este
talking
año
about Shin
según.
Megami Tensei 5.
Entonces,
It's coming out soon.
yo estaba pensando acerca de unas cosas que quiero ver. Esto y esto no pasa. Bueno, estos simplemente son cosas que yo quiero ver. Bueno, mi número 1 es el sistema de batalla.
So in this one I'm talking about the battle system. So I already have, again, like I said, I already have pre-recorded spots for everything. I don't cheat, but because I have a system, I have everything already set up here. I'm talking about the battle system. I literally already have recorded parts for the battle system here. So let me just
incluso matar bosses o unos lo que tú haces, ellos lo pueden hacer también. Tú puedes atacar similares. Los dos estudios trabajan bajo Atlas.
Any questions so
no sé
far?
por qué no se pasan trucos.
Oh, thanks for subbing. I really appreciate it, bro.
Porque realmente el mejor sistema es el de Shin Megami Tensei 4.
So in this one, I'm still talking about the battle system. Literally 4 minutes in, I haven't only talked about one topic.
Bueno, el siguiente sistema es
Okay, so the next topic in this video here. So what I want to do now is I'm going to drag it down. Why am I doing that? So that's one thing that a lot of people, I've seen people editing and they have like a ton of things over it. That's really bad. You want to keep it organized, keep as many less of this as possible. Each one of these things is wasting your RAM. So I could easily have like one here and like all this stuff and everything. That wastes your RAM. Every single one of those things is continuously utilizing your RAM for no reason. And when you go to render the video, rendering is when you're done with it, the video is actually going to be processed by the software. So I drag it down to the main line right here because I don't need the video. You're no longer seeing the video, so I go over it, drag it out of here, and the video is gone. Because if I do this here, for example right here, the video is still there. My face is still there. All I'm doing is covering it with this one, but that's it's running 2 layers now. This layer and this layer. That's wasting your RAM. That's really bad. I've seen so many people edit videos, or like whenever they post pictures on Facebook and they have like a ton of little things over and over. I'm like, why are you doing that? What? Just don't use that. That's too much. I do have some like this because this is extra stuff that goes over the video. The subscribe button and this thing and everything like that. But if it's stuff like this, you can just drag it down once you're done choosing how much you want to use out of the video. No, so you can actually loop the music. There are some times where you can loop the music. In this one, this is a really short file, like this sound right here.
Desventaja, viento, entonces cuando tú los atacas,
the music is really small, but I have some that are looped for like 2 hours, and I just use like pieces of it. I just cut it off and everything. Oh crap! I'm so sorry about that, guys. I didn't mean to do that. His microphone's still like over here or some shit. I'm trying to get this right here. Hold on 1 second. Alright, there you go. Much better, I think. Although now it kind of covers more of my screen here.
o Apocalypse o
All right,
uno de los otros
so
juegos. El sistema de conversaciones también.
now I'm talking about the conversation system, which I actually don't have recording for that, but I do have this SMT recording here, so I'm gonna use that.
Cosas, eso me encanta, esa es una manera muy interesante de hacer PlayStation 2, la PlayStation 1, el 3DS, todos esos juegos realmente no tienen mucho poder, entonces el sistema del mapa realmente...
Oh, okay, so now I'm talking about the map system. So I'm gonna drag this out. I think I actually have some recording for the map right here. Hold on. Yeah, hold on one second. I think I have a map recording somewhere here. I think it's this one right here. Yeah, I have some map stuff going on right here. Yeah, there you go. This is the map part area. So, let me take a look at this here.
Que el sistema continúe de esta manera porque es muy bueno, pero nuevamente yo siento que hay maneras de cambiarlo un poquito mejor para que se sienta mejor. Yo siento que es un buen sistema, pero puede ser mejorado. Ahora, el siguiente punto aquí es el sistema de los mapas. Cuando tú juegas Persona 1 o 2 o incluso juegos, entonces el sistema del mapa realmente no está implementado de una manera grandiosa como en Persona 5. En Persona 5
okay, now I'm talking about Persona 5 in this part of the videos. That's why I have some Persona 5 footage as well. Again, I'm cheating, so to speak, because I already chosen what videos goes at what time. You obviously, when you're starting to edit, you're not gonna know where you're gonna do things. But every time that I'm recording, whether I'm streaming or whether I'm recording or playing games, I already have like an idea of what goes where whenever I even start a video. Most people, I guess, I don't know if they do that or not, but that's how I do it.
Completamente open world, así que le dicen al todo el mundo abierto que tú
Alright, so whatever, I'm gonna skip a little bit here.
puedes ver tu personaje cuando camina, ese tipo de cosas, un poquito así más o menos. Bueno, el siguiente punto que tengo aquí es el sistema de balance de los stats.
Okay, this one I'm gonna actually use this one right here.
Yo diría también en Nocturne un poquito, es que cuando haces esos temas, estoy haciendo mi carácter, mi personaje que solo está haciendo Mega Man Tensei, donde es un problema y realmente no sé cuál es la solución del Shin Megami Tensei 4. Cuando tú también subes de nivel.
Okay, this one I'm talking about the burrows. You know how you can edit the stuff and everything like that. So I'm gonna actually just drag that there. So there you go. So that's pretty much what I got right there going on from finish to end. I pretty much finished editing the video already. I don't actually watch the whole video. Whenever I upload a video, I don't actually upload the whole thing. It doesn't matter if you have a RAM, but I stream while I'm editing. I'm actually, whenever I'm playing a game with you guys, for example, when I am streaming Persona 4 Golden or anything like that, behind background, but the reason why I don't have the camera most of the time is because I'm also editing while I'm doing that. The biggest thing is when you have all these layers, like I was telling about, and you click render, it takes longer. In fact, when I render this video, which I'm gonna do in a second, I'm just gonna show you how long it's gonna take. It's not gonna take that long. It's gonna take like probably 5 minutes, 6 minutes, something like that. So you just click on that and see 2 minutes. Why is it taking 2 minutes to render this video? Because I have one line instead of like 3 or 4 lines. So that's pretty much in that end, guys. There isn't else much to it. Like I said, I already had a pretty good setup for finishing this video and editing and everything like that. So there isn't much to it and everything. I already finished the thumbnail here, so I'm gonna go ahead and just download that one. Yeah, I mean that's it there. Do you guys have any questions for me while I'm here and everything? I'm definitely open for questions and anything regarding that.
No problem. I'm hoping this is kind of like a way for you to kind of get an idea of how the editing works. Again, like I said, the best thing to do is to try to keep organized with folders and everything like that. Oh, Pi Studios, don't worry about it. Everybody has like things to do and everything. And there's all these servers. I'm not active in a lot of servers either, so I feel that. How do I download images? Ah, that's a good question, actually. Okay, so let's say that you're looking for something in particular here. Actually, let me close that over there. Tell me one thing you guys are looking forward to. Let's see that you are interested in. Okay, you want some persona pictures. So utilize Persona 5 Strikers. So Persona 5 Strikers just came out. You want to make your thumbnail for Persona 5 Strikers. Go to pictures here, images, and whatever. What you're gonna do next is go to settings or tools right here, and then select things like the large size, so you can get really good pictures that are not gonna stretch out. You can select what kind of, like if you want to get a Joker picture, you're probably gonna want to stick with something like red. So you can get that stuff like this thing or whatever. And this is going to be like a really good 720p picture or anything. Well, the biggest thing to me is like if I don't want something with a background, I'll do something like, hold on one second, transparent. Transparent, so you can get something that is already cut out like this here or anything. And that way you can get the whole thing without the background and everything. That's like the best way to kind of like get an actual good picture. For example, this one is a 4K picture. Well, not 4K, but 2K, I think. So this is really good stuff. So that's a good way to find your pictures if you want to find something really good, high quality. Well, that's pretty much it here. I got distracted doing stuff, so my computer is doing other things. Did you guys have any final questions as far as the editing or anything like that? I'm happy to answer anything that you might have while I'm over here. I'm keeping an eye on the comments if there is anything else there. I know, like, this is like pretty short videos. Like, I finished editing the video quite a bit ago, but now I'm just answering questions. You have any questions or anything? What are my computer specs? This is a 16 gigs RAM. Oh, what do I use to record? Oh man, that's a hard question. Okay, so I have two different graphics. Not graphics card. I'm sorry. The recording. So this is the Elgato H60s Plus. Right here, this is about like $150, something like that. 170. This is the AverMedia 4K something. This one, you can record in 4K and everything. This one, what I like about this one is you actually don't need a computer to use. You can plug it in directly into your PS4, hit record, and it starts recording gameplay. This one I like for that. I don't like it for streaming. It's not really good for streaming. But if you just want to get raw gameplay, like for example for the PlayStation 4 or the Xbox or whatever, just hit click and it starts recording for you. So I like that one there. I use something different because... So there is an issue with the well, not an issue. There is a protection in PlayStation 3 and the PlayStation 4, and you can't record automatically. So I use this little device here that basically bypasses that thing here. This basically you connect it there, and it makes it so that thinking there's two screens, but in reality, what it does is it unlocks that lock. That's the way that you can use to record PlayStation 3 gameplay. This is what you use right here. This thing right here. So that's how I get PS3 gameplay here. It's actually really hard to kind of like get it set up for and everything. I don't have a good setup right now. wish I could show you guys, but my setup is like actual crap right now and everything. So any more questions? Sorry about that. I'm like trying to look at the camera and look at the stuff here. I may have to wrap this up in a minute though, cause I have to go visit somebody in a second, I guess. But any questions again before I finish this here and everything? My graphics card is a GTX 1080 P 1080i. Yeah, this is an HDMI splitter. You're right. Alrighty, any final questions here, guys? And let me know how's the audio too. I'm still trying out this microphone here. This is literally like day 2 of this microphone, so I'm trying to make sure that this microphone is actually using and sounding pretty good. It sounds like it is. It does like it is, but I don't know. I don't know if it's good or not. So let me know in the comments below what you guys think about this. My game is doing great here. I will definitely be streaming later here. Any questions, Pike, or any of the guys here? About my setup and everything. Awesome, glad to hear. Again, this is a new microphone here, so we're just checking it out. This is mainly one. This and Opie had told me that he wanted to know more about the editing and everything. That's why I was doing this for him, so he can check it out and everything. Anyway, thank you so much, guys, for coming in and everything. It's good to talk to you